You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them live. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them live. With your mans and them live. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them live. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans.
Yo. You are now watching Yah Mans and them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare in a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your man's and them live.
You motherfucker. You supposed to get this shit right by now. You still can't get this shit right, Shake.
Why you got on that nasty blue shirt?
Shut up.
Prince.
The fuck you laughing at, Austin?
Prince for
That shit
you.
black.
Tie-dye.
What that mean?
You got a tie.
Yeah, Prince, not for you.
It says Prince for you.
Yeah, but not for you.
I don't want one.
It's for your girl.
Oh, we starting the show off spicy. I like that.
I didn't mean that, Shake. I'm
I
sorry.
like that.
That's
I like
crazy.
that.
I like Vanessa. I mean,
Who the fuck is
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. I don't want to get you in trouble. Yeah. What's up, Gus?
Hey, yo, I'm all right. I'm chilling. Yo, I just don't know which topic to go. You know, we got a lot.
How
So,
do you not know which topic?
The first one.
I thought it was in order.
It is in
Yo,
order.
what's
but it's-
happening here?
But it's not in order.
It's really not in order.
It's not in order, but
It is in order. We could go from top to bottom.
order in the court.
Twist your chair a little bit.
All right, just a little bit
Actually,
like
we
this.
could
yeah.
go from top to
All right,
bottom.
Cool. From top to bottom. That's what she said.
Oh, I did it in order.
That's what she said, from top to bottom.
Yeah, from top to
know what I
bottom.
said.
The feet? You sucking toes?
Yo, Shake, we look real good on this side of the
Hey,
camera.
yo.
fact, bro.
Hey,
Real good on this
yo.
side of the
Come on,
camera, man.
You jealous?
Hey, yo. First
I
of
don't
all,
know.
Kyrie should be in the middle,
I
yo.
don't
That's
know
what
what's
I'm
up with
saying.
tie-dye over there.
Number one.
That's what I'm saying.
Why y'all always try to tell me where I need to be?
Facts. Let Kyrie be where he at.
He want to
real,
sit
I'm
next to
chilling.
Gus.
Yo, Kyrie looked like the nigga who
Whoa,
just
bro,
got out of
what's
jail.
Nah.
Who don't know how to
He
interact with
said-
the people in the room.
Yo, I tried to give him that. Nigga said, nah. Yo, you know what? We're gonna change this shit. We're gonna start off a little different
Oh,
this
God.
episode.
Here we go.
I want to know what chops y'all cheese. Let's start with that. What
nigga-
Never stick
Why?
with the
chops
plan, bro.
y'all cheese? We control the rules, man. This is our show.
Yeah, I thought we did, but apparently we don't.
Bro,
We
you're
control
bugging.
it.
Yes, you be yelling, bro. Like the mic is literally a centimeter from your mouth.
I have energy, all right?
I got you.
Don't put my mic.
Turn this
Austin!
mic down.
Don't put my mic down.
Austin.
I'm saving the people's ears.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat.
That's
If you
a
are in
fact.
your chat, let yourself be known.
If you are in your chat, let's just so
If you're in your chat.
If you're in
Not-
the chat,
not
let
our
yourself be
chat.
known. Say what's popping. How come I can't see the chat? It says something went wrong with the chat
What
on
it
my
say?
side. Do you see a chat on your side?
I see a chat
Yeah.
on my side.
I don't see a
What
chat.
happened?
I see a chat.
says
Shout out to
something went
Nikki.
wrong.
Maybe you
You're
should
what's
refresh.
good?
Oh, now it's back. Now it's back. Nikki,
Good.
what's good? What's up, Kyrie? Class.
Why would you do that?
So we starting off with chop my cheese.
Nah, before I was just asking. I asked Austin earlier. I said, "Yo, have you ever asked?
Asked.
Ask?
Thank you.
Did you ever ask somebody you was
Wait, hold on. This person said YouTube doesn't notify me. Did you click the bell? You gotta
Oh,
click
yeah,
the
you
bell.
have to click the bell.
You gotta
Can
click
we
the
pin
bell.
that
Myth.
comment? Can we pin that
Creative
comment?
Myth, what's up?
Can you
Come
pin
on,
that
Myth.
comment?
Click that
Can
bell.
we pin that comment?
What's good, y'all? So
Yeah, there we go. Thanks.
In order to be notified that your man's and them is live, you have to click that bell.
notification gang, you heard? So I asked Austin. I said, "Yo,
Yeah, it's me.
I asked you,
Mm.
but I'm asking everybody now. Have you ever asked the person you was intimate with how good it was? Have you ever asked for your
If you
grade?
performed well, I think that's what you asked. You asked them to grade you, basically, right? Or like, was the sex good? That's the question.
Yeah.
I ain't never asked somebody to grade me. Like,
Yeah.
not. I ain't asked
Just
somebody
like
Progress report.
like, did I do good? Like, was it good?
Yeah.
Like, you enjoyed it? Type shit.
Nah, I've never done that.
You scared?
You should know if it's good or not.
Nah.
You should know. She should
You
show
know you should know you did the best you can.
Hey, let me tell you.
But was it good?
Now
you-
wait a
what
minute,
you
wait a
wanna-
minute. Hold
you
on,
wanna
hold on.
redeem yourself?
Look, even great movies get reviews. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's nothing wrong with getting a review. Is it better if the review comes up in conversation? Yeah. I think it's better if it comes up in conversation. But to go out to ask for it is like, now you're setting yourself up for
You
failure.
sound corny.
Yeah.
So,
Lean back. You sound corny.
so did you,
Kyrie?
So did you like it?
Was it 5 stars?
How did it
Was
feel?
it everything you wanted it to be?
Everybody in the chat, let us know. Have you ever asked
nigga's
how
a
you did?
cornball.
Have you ever asked for how your performance was, or has anyone asked you?
Listen, man.
Did you like the meat?
Arby's?
I'm just saying, what you could have performed well last night. You know, you got a new chick. You tried to do the same shit.
What kind of life you living over there?
The life on the block, you heard?
Hey, yo.
On the
block?
streets.
Wow.
On the block?
In the streets.
This nigga's a prostitute.
Pretty much.
The nightlife. I'm just saying, you could have a good week, and then next week, new chick, it may not be the same.
Nah, I never ask.
Never asked.
Nah. There's no reason for me to ask.
You ever asked a girl if she came?
I've
I've asked a girl if she came.
Yes,
before.
I have.
I think that's
do
almost
ask.
like
I feel
asking
like
if
you
it
would
was
know,
good.
though.
Yeah.
No, you think so?
It's like, yeah, if it was good, she would have came.
Yo, is it good sex if shorty don't come? Do you
Right?
think women? Do you?
Yes. You know why I think it's good sex? If
I don't
she
know why.
come?
Because you nutted.
My nigga.
Selfish.
Wait, ladies, let us know if you don't nut.
There's no ladies in the chat.
Was it good sex, or is it possible to still have good sex without you nutting?
I think it is.
Oh, you
For
speaking
both of us.
women?
For both of us. I think women can say yes, and I think guys can say yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nah, you got a nut.
I don't have to nut.
Nigga, we always nut.
Not always.
Not all the time.
Speak to 10-hour pumper over there.
10-hour pumper.
10-hour pumper don't be nothing.
Hey,
Retention.
I,
Tony
enjoy, I live in
retention.
a moment.
Tony Stark's over there.
I live in a moment.
Iron Man.
Wait, so y'all can say it's valid even if y'all didn't nut?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Nah, I got a
Yeah.
nut.
Nah, I can't say that. I
The
gotta-
overall experience.
Yeah.
Sex is an experience,
It,
Austin.
it is.
Yeah, and
I
then-
gotta be sleepy.
From the
That's
moment-
like watching a movie
are
with
you
a
only
bad
thinking
ending.
about nothing when you going
Wait,
in?
how is it like watching a movie with a bad ending? What if she came?
Because the
It's a great ending.
experience of the movie was cool, but then at the end it was just like it just cut off.
It's more like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
not
the
like
ending
that.
just cut off.
Yeah, part
Cliffhanger's not a
two.
bad ending.
That
Part
makes
two.
it bad.
Maybe I don't want to nut now. Maybe next month.
This nigga refrigerating his nut.
What?
What? Ain't no banks over here, bro.
Now, but do y'all believe in semen retention?
Yeah.
No.
Do y'all know what semen retention is?
Describe it.
All right, so basically semen
That's what
retention.
she said.
Semen retention is a thing that guys are doing to where they're not nutting because they believe that your semen holds power in it. So they believe that it's vital life energy and that you have to hold on to it and that you shouldn't let it go carelessly because it vastly reduces your energy.
It drains you.
And they say that it's linked to like creative stuff. Like you'll be more creative if you keep your semen in. You have more energy. You think clearer. All that shit. You focus more. Stuff
It's
like
like
that.
this. Your sexual energy is being used more productively,
Right.
rather than having sex.
And they say you have
Well,
to take
not-
that and transmute it into something else.
Yeah.
So, where
So
you
take that-
transmute it to?
Whatever, your job, your career, something creative wise, anything.
So I bring my semen to work?
What the fuck?
Read the comments. Read the
The
comments.
semen stays with you, bro.
Lily says next
So it's
month,
coming with me to work.
creative. Sometimes I drop a triple double in the
Can't hear you.
box. I want the post game interview. I'm confused.
She basically saying she want to know like how she.
It's
how
a
good-
dude.
Oh,
my bad,
I
my
ask
bad.
sometimes I drop a triple double in the box. I want to post the game. I want the post game interview.
You
Okay.
need the box score.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Today.
Nah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
Like
it.
if you
but
felt
I'm
like
not
you did a
doing it.
good job, like you like 100%. Like
If you
you
know
don't
you
want to
did-
get that extra confirmation, like yo,
I don't need it. Because a girl will, for you to not get a big head, she'll tell you like it was okay, and you rocked her world.
For real,
But she'll tell you it was alright, just so your head is not big.
Mm.
You feel me? So why would you want to do that to
Yeah,
yourself?
where I like to stay humble too.
No. Every interaction was good.
Like if
In
Shorty
my
says, "Oh, you did a good job," I don't believe him. I'm like, damn, I gotta do better. That's how you stay humble.
Shout out to Lily in the chat.
Lily.
Really said, Kyrie.
Wait, what did I do?
Nigga talk about bringing nut to work.
I was just trying to get a quick
What's in your lunchbox? Peanut butter sandwich,
leftover
banana.
nut.
That's
That's so sus.
These nut jokes are terrible. Terrible. All right, what we getting into next?
Getting into news on the scroll. Because this nigga Gus is about to take us to a whole nother topic.
Oh, I can press that button.
Whoa! Hey, yo.
Did we buy that?
Nigga said, did we buy that? We have to buy that now? We have to buy the sound?
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
why
that
our shit was getting flagged because of that sound.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If you would have joined the meeting, you would have found out.
That's a fact.
You over here
That's
taking naps
crazy.
and shit.
That's crazy.
Get your priorities together, bro.
News on the scroll. We jumping in. What we talking about? Lil Durk?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Lil Durk.
You got
Gus
the
has a
video?
clip that he's going to play.
Play the clip, nigga.
Damn.
Daddy chill.
Basically, quick,
Synopsis.
yeah, real quick. Lil Durk was on the interview. Was it $1 Million Worth of Game? Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was. I didn't see the whole thing, but I am going to watch it.
I
And,
thought it was the Waldo.
Isn't that $1 Million Worth of Game?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Who's Waldo? His name is
Wallo.
his name is Wallow.
Wallo.
Gillian Wallow.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Go ahead. I'm
And
sorry.
he's on there, and basically they were asking him questions about his girlfriend. And they said that they asked him why he liked his girlfriend or something. Gus is going to play the trip.
That's his fiance.
Fiance, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, fiance. Let me get that right, because, you know, Kyrie don't like shit like that.
I just want to make sure
But
we doing enough research.
basically, we have a clip we're gonna play where he talks about the quality that he liked best from his fiance and why the reason that he chose her was, and a lot of people didn't like the fact that he chose this one quality. So here we go.
I don't know if it's.
I'm petty as hell. Like if you fucked a lot of niggas, I'm petty as hell. Like if you fucked a lot of niggas, all that, I ain't gonna wife you. That's me.
That's me too.
I
nigga.
wake up in the middle of the night, get mad over shit 4 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
that's just
That's
me.
me too, nigga.
Yeah, but it's like everything about it, like being real, not cheating. She ain't been passed around, and it was like a body count. That's what really did it.
Okay.
This why my favorite youngin. No, see, that's why my motherfucking favorite fucking youngin.
That's my favorite youngin.
That's my favorite young.
So basically, after that came out, there was a tweet. I think it was a tweet or just a comment that went viral, and it says, imagine your fiance being asked what he loved about you, and the first thing he brings up is your body count, etc. Not your personality, not your loyalty, not your sacrifices to him, but your past relations. Hearing this from a man would not turn me on at all, especially when his past is opposite, because supposedly he has multiple baby mamas and shit.
So I think we need to put a little caveat. This is a hood dude. He's a rapper. Like, I mean, not to give him an excuse, but like, you know, like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's his main priority for the type of girl he's looking for. Like,
Because he's a hood rapper, you feel like
I feel like, well, I shouldn't say because he's a rapper, but like, okay, maybe I shouldn't even say this at all. But I just feel like personally, like, I'm not surprised that that's one of the qualities he thinks is important for his lady.
is that a quality that's important to y'all? Low body count or not a high body count?
Hell yeah. I mean, to me, it matters. Like, if you just out there, you
Pumping
know,
and dumping.
yeah.
You can't be out there flinging the pum pum boy.
So it matters.
It's their body.
If
Huh?
yo, hold
It's
on,
their
hold on.
body.
You know
I'ma
what?
say
You're
this.
right. It's
I'ma
not
say
mine.
this.
It's my body too. Like,
So how you think she gonna feel if you say,
If-
yo, I got like 1,000 bodies?
I don't matter. We ain't gonna do
She
shit.
don't care.
I'm asking you, how would you feel? She's like, yo, and you really fuck with
I
her.
ain't
She
saying
said-
there's
There's a
nothing wrong
big-
with having a lot of bodies, but
There's
you
a
know,
big
it's-
difference between the nurse's office and the morgue, okay?
I don't get it. I don't think I get that one.
There's a lot of bodies in the morgue.
If everybody,
Little slow over here.
shouts out to Melody, shouts out to Melody.
Slowy.
I'm gonna say this. It's not an issue if I never find out, but if every chick had their body count on their forehead, best believe if I see something like
I got a question. Gus.
incredible, it's gonna like,
What
I don't know.
What happened if a dude DM'd you like, yo, I smashed your shorty?
Whoa. First though, I thought that was going another way. Secondly, what?
I would just, if that was rant, I would just ignore it. To
Or
be
what if it
honest.
was multiple dudes?
Then I feel like somebody set me up.
So you wouldn't think
If like 6 dudes DM me like, yo, I smashed your girl, I'm like, nah, somebody doing something. This is weird. I'm still ignore it.
My thing is, why is it so hard for people to accept the fact that guys don't want a high body count when it comes to women? Like, why is that such a crazy thing to? Because if a girl has a high, only people that's really mad about this to me are people probably with high body counts.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I could understand the other person's perspective. Like, yo, you really, if you're falling in love with somebody, it really shouldn't be about a whole bunch about their physical.
Should be about my past.
It should be about their personality.
Absolutely,
it should be about their personality, their loyalty. Like, one of the main things that you're thinking about their past sex life that's not current with you.
If a girl smashed 5 of your boys, if a girl smashed 5 of your boys,
that's so different than
okay,
that's
not even your boys, not even your boys.
Why you touch me?
Not even, hold on, not even your boys.
Don't tell me hope like
let's just say she smashed 5 guys
5 guys
that you know of.
I like.
Huh?
What?
Talk about the restaurant.
What? This nigga's stupid.
5 guys that you know of that are in your hood, in your vicinity, and you know of them. That doesn't matter to you?
It depends on where I am in my life.
Nigga, it matters, yo. It matters.
Because at the end of the day, if you like somebody, you like them. Like, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, that is.
Is that not true? A lot of people.
It depends.
A lot of people overlook certain things because they like a person.
It depends on the stage you at with her. If you're not already in too deep,
Shit,
it would affect you.
Yet?
So
I
like,
agree.
if I'm within that first year, and I find some shit like that, I'm gonna think about how much I'm into her.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I think at that point, if you really like her, you wouldn't. I think you would be like, at this point, I can't do nothing.
Yeah, you would be like.
If I find out, if I'm outside, well, first off, when it comes to dating, I don't care about your past. When it comes to your sexual history, like I don't, medical, you got to be clean.
Yeah.
You know, okay, A-okay.
Don't be out here clapped up.
But I don't need to know about your body count and shit like that. I'm gonna find out based off what you do in the bedroom.
What?
She'll know if she experienced it.
Yeah, basically.
But you're gonna assume that she has a high body count.
Not that she has a high body
so then
count.
how would you know?
Hold on, my nigga. Damn.
Bro, let the nigga talk. God damn.
Right.
Sorry.
Just experience if you're experienced or not. I don't mean like you got a high body count,
She
but you're
could be experienced
experienced.
from one guy though.
Thank you.
She could.
You
that's
right.
that's very
You right.
possible. So I would never say that's a thing.
But
that
that's
would
what he
make you
cares
see it.
about.
So if she's experienced in the bedroom, that's what you care about.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you're experienced in a bedroom, then I can assume like maybe you experienced. But that's not.
Does
like
it bother you? Does anything bother you?
No.
Okay.
Now if I find out, like, oh, you at one point you was on a whole block, like that's something to think about. But if I'm into you, then it won't matter.
That's an immediate disqualification. If a bunch of my boys hit,
I feel like that's immediate disqualification for anybody. But if it's not your boys, like.
What if she was a hoe in the past? Like she was a hoe in high school. She in her 30s now. She had a whole phase in high school. Does that matter? Like she's like dope and all that. Then she said, I got a secret. You know?
she's not gonna tell you that.
Why would she just come
She
out
not
and tell
gonna
you
come
I
out
was
and
a
tell
hoe?
you
She drunk.
I'm done.
She got comfortable with you. She said, listen, I had
Back in
my
high school. If
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, let me read some of these comments and then I'm gonna ask a question for y'all.
You not gonna answer this
Juicy.
question first?
Who's what?
Did he just have a question?
Yeah. What would you do?
Oh, high school?
Yeah. Does it matter? Is there a time frame? Like if she had a whole phase, it's a time frame.
It's a difference between like when she was as a adolescent and now as an adult. If you hoeing as an adult, like stay over there. But like everybody got a pass.
At the same time, does a high body count mean that you was a hoe?
Yes.
I wouldn't say
It
that.
does?
I wouldn't say
it
that
means
they're
you're a hoe.
Yes.
You just had a face.
It means
You've been
it
tossed
means-
around.
It means you're well traveled.
Yeah,
But
frequent flyer miles.
around.
you well traveled. You're my boy extra in the building.
What's good?
Nigga, don't cut off the shit to chop people up.
You do it all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Anyways, I think it matters to me, but I don't think it's like the end all be all. Like there's other factors that obviously come first. Like there's way more things that are more important than your body count.
But let me
it is a factor.
It does
that-
play a factor.
Let me ask you a
Yeah.
question.
I agree.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody asked you randomly, and this is your fiance, what is it about your fiance that you love? Is that first thing gonna pop up in your mind?
If that was the first thing that I liked.
So,
If it
no,
was,
I'm asking you, what is the first thing that's gonna pop up in your mind?
it depends on what my fiance is. What I
I'm
like about my
asking you,
fiance.
would that be the first thing that pop up in your mind?
No,
All right then. There we go.
What's your point?
My point is, I could understand another person's perspective is saying like, why is it the first thing to come into your mind about that person?
Because that's what he valued the most.
That's probably what made him explore being with her more.
Right.
Her body
Like he
count.
found out that she wasn't really out there like that, so he decided to take another step with her, right? So then he found out the other qualities. So he could be answering saying the reason why I kept talking to her is because of so and so and so.
Okay.
Right. And you have to understand where he's coming from. He's a artist. He's around a lot of
They
women.
all get
Let me finish.
passed
He's
around in the industry.
he's
Which
around a
makes
lot
her
of women.
special.
He's around a lot of women who are doing that, who are jumping from guy to guy, and he found someone who is not. And he's
Yeah.
like, yo, this is gold for me. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I appreciate.
You make
From
valid
what he
points.
All the women
experiences.
that are mad about that, stop hating.
Oh, you know what's funny? The common folk in general is like, yo, she could. You never know if she's been passed around for the most part,
True.
right? If you meet somebody new, you don't know their past, so you looking at them
Nah,
like,
if y'all from
hey,
the same neighborhood, you know.
But how often
Okay,
do you meet
other than
somebody
that,
from the same neighborhood?
other than that, how else would you know?
How often do you meet someone from the same neighborhood?
Yeah, like you can meet somebody from a different city.
I'm
different
saying if
state.
y'all grow up in the same
Of course you would
area, you
But
know
let's-
if they
let's
get
not
passed
talk
around.
about that. We're talking about just dating in general.
Yo.
When you meet somebody, you don't know about their past. You looking at them
Her
like
past-
it's a clean slate.
Yeah, her
it's
past
a clean
is-
slate for everyone.
Her
you know?
past is her past. I can't
Yeah.
really worry about what you did back then. If you're continuing those same actions now, I'm probably not gonna deal with you. But if you know what I'm saying, if I meet you now, I'm not looking at you like, damn, I wonder what her body count is.
Nah, I never think that.
I'm wondering if I can
don't ask
I
that.
can get next to that body.
The first thing I would think about to answer your question is how she treats me and how I see her, how I would see her as like the future mother of my kids and shit like that. That body count would not be the first thing that came to my mind.
Melody
it's a
got a
plus.
question for us.
Hold on, let me
Ask
read the
us.
chat. God damn,
I'm reading.
Doing
I'm
his
helping
job,
you.
can't read the
Okay.
chat with y'all niggas, dog.
Yeah, you do. Actually.
Shit got
A
said.
nice little
All
gentle
right,
reminder.
Creative Myth. We gonna ask this question first. Creative Myth says, "What counts as high?" Real quick, what y'all think counts as high? What's high for y'all?
So J. Cole said if she say this, multiply by 3. So if she say
I don't know. We're like in our late 30s. It's like late
Who was in
30s.
their late
Hold on.
30s? Who's in their, who was 30?
one person.
We in our late 20s, early 30s.
Kyrie, when's
So-
your birthday?
My birthday is January 31st.
Oh, you're 30.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
so
She
watch
said
your
late
mouth.
30s.
He said late 30s. He's
What?
Hey, yo,
Quick, what counts as
Hold on.
high?
50 plus.
Damn.
Okay, cool.
That's
cool.
high.
Cool.
That's how you see how you
Cool.
say
I agree with that.
Boom. Anything that make you
I
say
agree with
damn.
that. I agree with that.
Yes.
Because
That's
what
high.
if she getting a body a year? That's not bad.
Nigga.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
A body
Nigga,
is-
she start from a baby? Yes, it's bad.
Oh no.
the fuck?
Yeah, what the
Really?
fuck is
A
you
body
on?
a
No,
year?
you,
Two
how you
bodies.
gonna say really?
Really?
You said this shit.
2 to 3 bodies a year.
Starting from what?
Starting
Why
from-
we starting from one, bro? What are
No,
you
not
doing?
starting from 1. Not starting from 1. It's like 18.
18, 16.
Bro, she's dating. She's
She
a grown
30 now?
woman.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Y'all do y'all thing out there.
Yeah, no judgment.
You can't answer the question? What's high? He said 50 plus. I agree with him. At this stage of the game.
Over 5.
I'm gonna say
Over 5?
over
Nigga,
5.
what?
That's his number. What's
Nah,
your
50
number?
plus is type high. I ain't
50
gonna
to
lie.
me.
50 high. like, I'm gonna say 35.
At that
I
point,
did
she
the
going,
math in my
up.
head. I was thinking if you 18,
she going for a record.
when you 30, if you catch 2
Guinness
bodies a
World
year,
Record.
that's like 36 bodies.
Like 30, 35. Yeah, 30, 35.
So
I don't
30,
gotta- I
30
don't
plus.
gotta-
I say
30 plus,
30 plus.
30
30
plus
plus
is
is
30 plus out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
ain't judging a woman.
But it
off
all
her body
depends on your age,
What?
though.
Say I'm not judging a woman off her body count.
Good for you,
We're not
Kyrie.
judging.
Again,
Yeah, we
that's
are.
my response.
I'm
He
not
said
judging.
no. He said what's
I'm just saying
considered
what's high. What's
I don't
considered
have a
high.
number.
You judging.
I'm not judging.
Yeah, you are.
In the chat, let us know
So-
But if
what
we
body
gonna go
count
with
is
that, when
considered
he made that
high.
comment, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Nikki said 1,000.
Man,
Hold on, Zay cutting your ass. He said Kyrie wearing a Knicks hat. They definitely losing tonight. I didn't have to read that, but
Scores
chose
just
to.
showing otherwise, brother.
Lily says, "Are you asking cause trust B your may not get the true, so you'd never really know."
Why you reading it like that, yo?
She says, "So a promiscuous child is better than a sexually active adult?" Question
Never-
mark.
that's not what I said. What I said is what she does in her past, in her younger years, doesn't affect me when she's an adult. If she's still doing what she's doing, what she was doing in her past as an adult, it would make me not want to deal with it. So if she was messing around in high school and doing all that, and she's still continuing those same actions as an adult, it's probably not the girl for me.
30 plus bodies. 30 plus.
How much? What's too high?
30 plus.
Whatever
My
makes you
final
say.
answer.
Whatever makes you say, damn.
What makes you say damn?
I think we got the answer, bro.
30 plus make me say damn.
30 damn. I mean 30 damn. 30 plus.
Dirty damn.
Extra. Shout out to Extra. He says, "Is she a good woman? Does she display morals and values? Do more than 3 of your friends know her? These things count." I agree.
True.
Melody says, "Question is, could you ever wife someone like Kim Kardashian, given her past with men?"
But it's
Does she have a bad past with men?
Depends
am
if you
I-
consider it bad.
wait who?
I mean, like,
Kim Kardashian?
yeah, like
I
how
don't
many
think
men
she
she been with?
I don't know.
Well, they
Me neither.
She just gave Kim Kardashian as an example, but I guess she's asking if a woman has like a crazy past, been with a lot of guys or guys that you know. Is that an issue for you?
Has she been with a lot of guys though?
We don't know,
That's the
but
thing,
if
we-
she,
we
I
only
mean,
know
Ray
about,
J-
like,
if
3
she
or 4
has,
we only know
if
about
she-
3 or 4
The guy
dudes,
off the
That
Nets,
Chris Humphries.
Chris Humphries. Who else?
All right, so
The
Ray
football
J,
player.
Frankenstein, Reggie
she
Bush.
said sex tapes.
Oh, sex tapes.
Sex
Oh
tapes.
yeah, I forgot
Shit
about
happens
that.
to people, yo.
yeah, I wouldn't. The
Yeah,
sex tape-
I'm not
Shit
judging you
happens
for
to
that.
people.
Yeah.
I'm
People,
not gonna judge you.
people be
for that.
getting.
Leaks.
Y'all don't care if y'all shorty got a sex tape out?
Remember Pops
Bro.
on Blast?
I care.
Yeah. They're not my girlfriends.
No, I'm just saying. The people.
What if she's like OD identifiable in the sex tape? Like she like, hey,
Yo, what is up, bro? I care. I care.
Yeah, I care
But
too.
Nikki said, you know,
I would hope
just
to not
just
care.
to make this clear, we're not judging nobody. Right?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just saying our preference for if we would continue
You
to date.
asked me, I'm
Now
not
you
judging.
ask me would I fuck him? Shit, you know, but that's a different story. But it's not judgment.
Nikki said,
like
"I
it.
hope y'all sitting up there with single-digit body counts with all this judging."
It's not judgment.
Shoot,
We
only
not
got
judging.
Two on my name. You heard?
And
I'm a virgin.
men's body counts is not looked at the same as women body counts.
Well, ladies, let us know if there's a. Ladies, let us know if there's a
Am I
body count
lying?
that's
I
too
think
high
we're
for men.
sunsetting this topic.
Am I lying?
That's a good question. What do ladies think is a high body count for men?
Yeah.
Ladies,
Ladies, let us know. If you talking to a dude, he said he had such and such body count. Is that a turnoff? Are you going away? Do you judge the guy based off his past? What if he was an old hoe?
It's not the
It's
same
not
thing.
judging. You're not judging. You just not deciding
You
to
are
go
kind of
with them.
judging.
You're
Yeah,
discerning. You're
It's
discerning
not-
for yourself.
I'm not saying you are a bad person. I'm just saying you're not the person for me.
It's called
Yeah.
discernment.
It's,
Also.
it's,
Yeah, but
it's
it's not-
called,
I'm not
it's
judging
called preference.
Yes, exactly. You
It's
don't have to
called
explain it. You
preference.
just don't want
Right.
it.
It's
That's
not
it.
judgment though.
But anybody who's on that other side of the fence is automatically going to think you're judging.
Are you? Do
Yeah.
you think it's judgment?
No.
Okay, so why are you arguing with me?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, but like you sitting
Yeah,
here
your
saying too
tone
much.
was a little,
Just say,
uh,
I agree. That's it. Your tone was like you arguing with
Now I'm disagreeing, you judgy
Fight,
asshole.
fight,
How many bodies you got, Austin?
0.
What?
He said the what?
Nikki said the double standard stuff is dumb. It is dumb, but it is true.
I don't
Wait a
agree
minute.
with Drew's statement, but
Why don't you agree?
I'm not answering that question.
Let's have a conversation.
on to the next topic
We moving on real quick. we still on it.
not.
What? What's up? Why you disagree?
because I just disagree. I disagree
This
that
is a
we're not
terrible
moving on to the
podcast.
I just want to let you know that this is a podcast,
Right,
Kyrie.
nigga,
so
why
if you
you
want to say
there?
something, you say it.
I said it, and now let's.
Why do you
Does
disagree?
anybody else
I don't
disagree?
wanna answer
Does anybody else disagree
With what?
with what I said? With the double standards.
That,
It's looked at differently with men being
No,
promiscuous
I
than
agree
it is.
that
Not saying that it's that it's right.
let's
Okay,
find
but
out
it
now.
is
We got
looked at
ladies in the
differently.
chat.
I-
Ladies in the chat.
My bad. Let me clarify.
Let us know.
I
numbers.
agree that people look at it like that. I don't think it's right.
Just
But
read
I
the
agree.
comments.
I agree that people look at it like
So it is a real thing.
that. It's a real thing, but I don't think it's right. Let me
Okay,
clarify.
there you go. Thanks, Kyrie.
Read the comments,
Melody,
brother.
we want a number though. Melody, we want a number.
I'm here for war, nigga. I'm
Obviously,
here for
nigga,
blood.
I
I'm here
gotta
for
watch
blood.
out because
Give us
I
a
heard
number.
about you.
Give us a number, y'all.
what?
Nikki gave us a
Y'all here
number.
fighting niggas.
She said anything more than 20 plus. Dang, she's more strict than we was. We said 30 plus. She said 20 plus.
She's talking about guys though.
Yeah. That's what we asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melody says
Reggie
something.
says, me smash as much as they. Wait, what?
What's up, Flintstone?
Me smash as much as they can. We get respect for it. Oh, men can smash as much as they can. We get respect for it because we play the game on hard mode. We are not the same.
You said play the game on hard mode.
I don't know what you mean by that, Reggie, on hard mode. I guess he's saying like
It's harder for guys to have sex.
Yes,
with
it's
women.
harder for guys, and that is true.
I
That's
agree.
another aspect too.
I agree.
Because a girl, all she gotta do is say, "Hey, come fuck me." Niggas, we gotta work for this shit.
That's true.
We can't just be like, "Hey."
That's a little
we
sus.
we gonna-
Word. Yeah, I ain't trusting that.
There will be a
Wow.
line of men around the corner waiting.
Wow,
I don't want
what
it that
you got?
easy.
It will be.
I don't want it that easy.
Nikki
want a
says
challenge?
anything.
A little challenge, a little. No.
Extra says, I swear I wish I can call in. Hate typing this much. You can, Extra. If you stay till the end of the show, we have a live line to where you can call
And you
in.
get 1 to 2 minutes for your.
God damn! Like, can we promote it? Like,
Damn, bro. I'm sorry. I'm trying to set
What's up with this nigga?
Kyrie came with that energy. Don't come
And you
on
get
here.
one-
Yo, wait, hold on.
Set the expectations.
Let me finish reading these comments so we can move on.
Okay.
Nikki says
We should've been moved on.
anything more than 20. I can't with you keep interrupting. Bro. Nikki says anything more than 20 plus for a man, I'm side-eyeing it.
Okay, that's understandable.
Melody says, it is a big deal for me if a man sleeps around. I'd have questions. Were you pursuing those women? Were you in relationships? Did you sleep
Okay.
with different women at the same time?
I
Question
gotta
mark.
I gotta answer that. Why,
Melody's number is 30, by the way.
Got
More
it.
than 30.
why is it? Why? Okay, is it wrong for a guy or a person to? Why you laughing? I feel like there's so much emphasis when people talk about their past sex life, like, oh, like I wasn't pursuing this chick, I was just having sex with her. Like I feel like it gives a negative connotation sometimes. From
Yeah,
like,
why does it
females.
matter?
Why does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Why is it a big deal? Like maybe I didn't want to be with her. I just want to pump and dump.
And I don't believe
wait,
none
what?
of it. I don't believe niggas say
Shit, no
pump and dump.
crypto coins. Or you want pump and dump?
I don't think that women look at it as women will say that they do, but if they really like a guy, they're not gonna care if he has a bunch of bodies. I don't believe that at all. So Reggie says everyone says they don't like a man with a high body count, but they always attracted to the man with a high body count. Make it make sense. That's a fact, Reggie. Yo, can we get some horns for Reggie? Do we have horns?
We do.
Damn, bro. We need to use that shit more often.
Shout out to
Zay
Reggie.
says it is a double standard. Men and women aren't the same. Give Zay a fucking horn.
I'm not giving out the horns. I'm just close enough to the button. I'm just letting y'all know that.
Last two comments. Lily says, Melody says if a guy has more than 30, I'm out. Lily says we don't know their body counts by looking at people, silly goose. And Scotty Aura says, shout out Scotty Aura in the chat. He says, are we really asking what is your body count? I don't think that even comes up like that anymore. Laughing my ass off.
For real.
It don't.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I won't ask it.
It doesn't.
There's no point in asking. I don't want to get my feelings hurt.
You could just assume that everybody's a hoe.
We all hoes.
We
at this
all
point.
Just
hoes
going
out
to,
here.
yeah, we all been fucking.
I'm a whore. You're a whore. We all whores.
If you're single, you're a whore. Not play.
Yeah, let's just put it down to the fact that the only reason why this conversation came up is because of Lil Durk. So we're gonna blame Lil Durk for causing these issues among the Yah Mans and them live.
And shout out to Lil Durk for saying what a lot of niggas are afraid to say because
Absolutely.
they're afraid to look bad in front of other girls. They know women are not gonna like the fact that they say that shit. Shout out to Lil Durk,
He got
who's
his
a
girl, he
rapper.
don't care.
He's engaged. He after one woman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Keeping it real.
he's doing his
Speaking your
thing.
truth.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
No, it went right.
I know, I'm
Right.
just doing this.
Yeah,
Shit.
it went right when he got home. She was like, "You don't care about my body count."
Yes.
Moving
Thank you,
on. Bam, bang, boom. We're having a good time tonight, aren't we? All right. Moving on to the next topic.
Since when we start doing
Nigga,
that,
what is this, Harlem Nights? Come on, man.
Bang,
Damn.
bang, boom.
Bang, bang, boom. Moving on to the next topic.
Kim K.
Kim K.
I don't think we even need to talk about it.
Why not?
So what should we talk about,
I just
Kyrie?
want to say, dude, chop my cheese with Kyrie Irving.
Chop my cheese.
All right, we could do the Kim.
Chop
K.
my
No,
cheese. You know what chops my cheese?
We could do the Kim K stuff. My bad.
Chop my cheese. Do it real quick. What's up? We here.
We on News on the Scroll. So we're gonna jump to Chop My Cheese, then come back to News on the Scroll.
Yeah, we don't got that.
No.
What's going on, bro? What chops your cheese, Austin?
You're not doing a good job.
What you mean?
Get through it. We move on. We done with that?
Chop my cheese. What chops your cheese?
Oh man.
Moving on.
Lily says it's not keeping it real. It's voicing your archaic opinion and not learning why it's archaic. Reggie says women ignore red flags all the time, but all of a sudden gonna dismiss a man because of his body count. And Creative Miss says, live is lit. Shout out to the 15 live viewers. Everyone comment. Shouts out to everybody in here. That's a fact.
Everybody like up the video.
Make sure you guys got the bell so you can get the notification when we are live.
Let me look up what archaic means.
Archaic is old. It's old. It's prehistoric.
Archaic.
Smart.
I like arcades.
All right, moving on.
All right, so, another news on the scroll since we have to do it. Y'all heard the Kardashian comments about getting to work? Get your lazy ass up and get to work.
Let's play it right now.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. You have to surround yourself with people that want to work.
True.
Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work. If you're the
She like Kylie Jenner. They related? All right.
Oh my God.
So how y'all feel, guys?
She right.
I fuck with the message.
It's the right message, wrong messenger.
You see,
Why do you think she's the wrong messenger?
I'm not saying she works hard, but her start of getting where she got, she has resources, connections that a lot of people don't have access to.
But that don't matter.
why does it matter?
That does matter because your lifestyle, your situation, it may predict sometimes where you end up in life. Some people have a lower chance to get to that stage.
You don't pick where you're born.
Exactly, but the sacrifices that people may not be able to make to get to that stage is different for someone who has.
I think if the information is valuable, it doesn't matter who the messenger is.
It's not going to resonate with some people, though.
No, it's not going to resonate with the people who make excuses for themselves.
Exactly.
But some things aren't excuses, though. Some things are real life shit that some people don't have to deal with.
Everybody knows not everybody starts from the same starting point. That doesn't make what she said any less true.
Again, I'm not saying her message is wrong. I'm saying it's the wrong messenger.
How is it the wrong messenger? She works hard.
Yeah, and she works hard, but her start isn't what an average person would start from.
You keep talking about her start, right? Imagine her in her position.
Yes.
She's someone who probably employs people, who hires people. She has a company, she has a business. And let's say she's talking about a perspective to where she's looking around and she sees nobody is working as hard as she does, the girl with the silver spoon in her mouth.
Drew, I'm talking about her right, like her. Okay, how do I explain this?
You had a problem with the messenger?
I had a problem with the messenger because this person, Kim K, was an assistant to Paris Hilton, one of the richest hotels. They have the.
I knew you about to say
the
something.
Hilton.
Do you think she had to work for that when she was in that position?
But she it's an easy connection that she can get.
Yeah, but did she have to work to keep that?
I mean, I don't know. It could be that she just had a connection. They had a show on TV.
Yeah, but did she have to work to keep that?
I don't think she
did.
did.
You think she just was on the road doing nothing?
I think the connections are easier to make when your family is wealthy.
Yeah, the connection. We talking about two different things: the connection and the work. You got the connection because you were connected to somebody, but now you got to do the work to put the footwork in.
Obviously, she did the work, but my point is the start is easier for her versus someone who.
She's not talking about the start. She's talking about listen. If you want to get advance in life and advance in your business, you got to put in the work.
I'm talking about the start though, and I'm saying my problem isn't the message. I think that's what you guys are confused. It's a wrong person giving the message.
Do you guys care about the messenger?
No.
In general,
no. No.
It could be.
I learned a long time not to care about the messenger, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
In high school, you probably remember this. I failed gym in high school because I was being a dick.
You dummy. Now fuck with you.
Right? But when I retook my gym class, my gym teacher was fat. Right? And I thought it was just the weirdest thing in the world. But like she obviously shared information and I learned about muscles and everything, right? Like she was able to deliver a message even though she wasn't, in my eyes, fit as the right message.
That's actually the perfect example.
Right. And from there I just took it as like, listen, it don't matter. It don't matter who's telling me what to do, right? It's the person who is giving good information. Is the information valuable?
Yep. That's a
when
fact.
when I first watched the video, I was so surprised the message was coming out of her mouth. But I was like, I fuck with it. Yeah. But I was also surprised, like, I'm fucking with what she's saying. Like, because it's Kim K. Like, I never really listened to her before, but what she was saying, I fuck with. And I was just like, I was still surprised. And I saved the video, too.
Right.
I saved the video.
And you think about, I mean, honestly, when you think about it, a lot of information that people share, they won't accept information from, I can tell you today, right, something about, let's say, finances, and you will probably go over your head. But you'll listen to somebody who was already
I
rich
won't.
with the same information
do
because
my-
you don't care about the messenger. Is what you're saying?
No, I do my own research, and I'm not the type of person who's just gonna take what people say at face value.
So
I
I
go
don't
ask-
understand what you're.
What
so
I'm saying
you
is
just don't
that
like Kim Kardashian.
No, I'm saying
that
what
might
I'm.
be
No,
it.
That might be it.
no.
That ass too fat?
My point is, again, I say she works hard, but what you're saying to your point is, I'm the type of person who's gonna do my own research and validate what that person says by my own self. I'm not just gonna take anybody's word off of face value. I don't care about their status, but that's just me. That's just how I am.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We got a comment here. Nikki says the messenger matters in this case because Kim started from riches. Her version of work looks very different from the average person. I don't agree. I think that she works extremely hard to stay in the position that she's in. Work looks different to everybody else, but she still has to work hard to continue what she does.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. She can't sit on her ass all day. If you're in a room, regardless of what position you were in, if you're all in a room together, she can look from her perspective and see not everybody's working as hard as me. The niggas who should be as hungry as I am are not as hungry as I am. And I came from more. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I always fuck with a message that's saying work hard, no matter who it is. It could be the laziest nigga in the world.
Right.
Nigga like, yo, work hard because you don't want to be like me.
Now, if you
My bum ass.
I'm telling you to do this because nigga.
Listen, look at me, yo. Look at me.
them shits never hit though. Them niggas, old heads from the hood that tell you like, you gotta do this, you gotta avoid what I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga.
So in that case, the messenger does matter. You gotta respect. So you respect him.
I can look at the position that she's in and see that it takes work to be there
Yeah, I can say the same.
for sure.
Wow.
Even with her privilege.
Reggie Porter says, "You right, Bello. Nah, ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Who deleted the comment?
I think,
What was the comment?
YouTube
I
did
think YouTube deleted, but it's still up there if you want to see it. I won't. You
You
ain't
right,
read it.
Bello. Not every woman can work from their back. I'm done." Nikki says, also Kim K, a known scammer. She was also working hard at stealing. She's also built an empire on stealing concepts. So is it hard work or cutting corners?
All right, well, that's another conversation.
Well, I don't know anything about that right there.
She must have cut the corner hard.
Don't side eye me, nigga. What the
just
fuck?
looked at you,
Nah, you
damn.
did this. You said,
I mean, it's interesting takes. I
Kim
think,
the scammer.
I would just take information with value. That's all.
I agree.
Doesn't matter where it come from. But I can see, obviously, if that person has some type of history or whatever, it can kind of affect your decision to, take that information and go with it.
Speaking of Kim, do we want to discuss anything about her and P?
No.
No.
All right, moving forward
Not at all.
No.
with
Not at all.
No.
Don't worry about
Not at all.
I'm in bed with your wife.
I think he's valid to say that.
That's some shit I would say. That's some
Yeah.
shit you.
Now we're talking
you
about it.
antagonizing me. I'm sorry. Yeah,
See what you
we're
did?
done. No, we're done. That's what chops my
I'm in
cheese.
bed with your wife.
All right, okay,
That had
okay.
to
That
hurt.
what chops your cheese?
That's what chops
Stop
my
going.
cheese.
Stop
What
going.
chops your cheese?
Stop going to war with comedians, all right? You're not
That's a
gonna
fact.
win.
You could see how witty he was through the text. Like, all right, we open. We done. We're not gonna talk about this.
So what chops your cheese?
What
Yeah.
chops my cheese?
What chops your cheese?
Listen, man, New York is chopping my cheese. Right
What happened?
now.
What happened?
That's why you got an LA hat on.
New York, yeah, facts. New York lifted some restrictions due to COVID going in the right direction. So now, public places, you don't need
A mask.
wear a mask or a vaccine validation, right? You don't need to.
You don't
provide
got to show
proof.
your card no more.
Right. Over the weekend, Mr. Kyrie Irving. This is what chops my cheese. Mr. Kyrie Irving hasn't been able to play in New York because of that, that rule. I'm gonna kind of clarify the two rules. There's a public rule and a private employee rule.
A public and a private.
Yeah.
Private
So
sector,
unfortunately, Kyrie Irving still falls in that private sector law where he still has to be employee that is vaccinated.
Yeah.
So he still works, for the NBA, Brooklyn Nets, blah, blah, blah. He still works for them. So he still is required to be a vaccinated employee. But what chops my cheese is visually it doesn't make sense. Kyrie Irving sat on the side of the court while the Nets played at home
For 2 sports
no
events.
mask.
2. He was at the college game
Yeah,
the day before, and then he
it
was
was
at the
Duke,
Nets
right?
game.
It was Duke playing,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in Barclays Center. He's there, right? Sitting courtside, watching his team play. Courtside, no mask on, but he's not allowed to play. Visually, it just makes no sense, right? Tons of people are around in the stadium not vaccinated. Some players, I think in New York, some players coming in.
Yeah, if you're from an away team, you don't have to be vaccinated.
Exactly. It just doesn't all align for some reason. And like they're making it a very difficult like situation for like the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, this is, let's say you work in an office, I get it, right? It's an office space, everyone's vaccinated. You're not really seeing that much outsiders, blah, blah, blah. But to see it in action at the arena and him sitting there, it's just like visually, it doesn't make sense. He should be allowed to stand on the court with his teammates. You know,
Absolutely.
What I mean? I think if the rule was nobody was allowed to play, then I could see like, okay, that makes perfect sense. Like even if you're from a different state, because for me it's only hypocritical from the standpoint of another person can play, but I can understand the rule why being in place or whatever. Like cool, but I just think it's hypocritical when you have somebody else from like maybe Texas or something who's unvaccinated playing and Kyrie Irving who can't play. So to me, it doesn't make sense.
Visually, when you see it, it's just like, yo, this man hasn't played all year, and now he's sitting there courtside, and he still can't play. He actually went into the locker room.
They got
with
fined.
the team, and they got fined $50,000.
God damn.
The Brooklyn Nets he didn't get fined personally.
The
Brooklyn Nets got fined $50,000 for him being there.
I think they're trying to do a power play.
They are. I agree.
The mayor, but it's a slippery slope because you know how politicians are. You try to show them up in public, they're gonna be very vindictive and be like, all right, like I'm not doing shit. I don't care. Like you, and it's the Nets. They're not the Knicks. Stephen A. made a point. Like, yo, if they were the Knicks, because New York is a Knicks town. Like,
exactly.
that shit would have been, especially had a winning team, that mandate would have been lifted. So
that's a fact.
I talked about this with somebody else, and they made a good point. Obviously that kind of contradicts what I'm saying, but all the employees who work there.
That's what I was going to bring up.
They all had to be vaccinated, right? So the vendors, the hot dog guy, everyone has to be vaccinated. So it almost seems like
the glizzy giver?
Even the glizzy giver. So it almost seems like Kyrie gets special treatment if he is allowed to play.
And they could
I was going to say that.
The people
It's
that
unfair.
got fired.
Yeah.
They could be like, yo, they could use that as a reason to sue. Like, oh, you let Kyrie Irving play and I got fired, so I'm suing you because I lost my job and now you.
Right.
Exactly.
It's not fair to the people who actually had to give up their jobs to not work there.
Or people who had to get vaccinated to keep their jobs. So it could be.
So that's why New York, because New York is kind of the holder of all of this. I think New York should kind of relook at this rule and kind of, obviously there's going to be tons of variations, but in an arena in a public setting like that, that's kind of crazy.
What do you do though? Like,
I was going to say,
you got to look from it like from both perspectives. Like the mayor, let's say he says, all right, like I'm cutting up the rule. Like obviously as sports fans, we would love that. But then like if you're a person at home who lost your job or another person who didn't want to get vaccinated but did it because you have bills to pay, New York is hella expensive. Yeah. Then you got to be like, yo, fuck that. Like, fuck, like you let Kyrie Irving play, who's a millionaire, and I had to get vaccinated.
That's what I'm saying. Not just let him play, but adjust that law and at least do some kind of public assembly, bypass or something, like, because visually it just don't make sense. Yeah. Right. If the rule is to protect the people, it don't make sense inside of an arena. Like, it just don't make sense.
Yeah. There's been a lot of hypocrisy with this whole COVID shit.
Oh yeah, and it's confusing to a lot of people, but it chops my cheese. Get that shit together.
Give Kyrie his job back, and then all for the people who you fired their job back. Give him a little bit of extra cash. Say, listen, you offered your job back. We'll give you some extra cash.
Hey, buddy.
And everything is all under the rug. New York makes its money because Kyrie is playing.
Give them another stimulus package.
Facts.
That's what chopped my cheese.
Send me a stimulus.
That's what chops my cheese.
Let me read
That's what chops my damn cheese. Joe Biden gonna give 13 billion to Ukraine, but I can't get my damn STEMI. I can't get another STEMI, Joe. Joe. Can I get my STEMI, Joe? Yeah. Can I get my STEMI?
Yo, we're going to do a collage of this nigga
over there
going in on Joe Byron.
You just running to Ukraine.
Is that Byron?
Byron running to Ukraine, giving them 13.4 billion, and I can't get 1,500. I can't get 25. You over there giving away money like we don't owe Jupiter like $23 trillion. What is going on here? Listen, Joe, Joe, you playing around, Joe. When you asked for the black people vote, you said some things. And I was looking at that Trump button like, let me push this motherfucker and keep the Stimmys rolling. But you lied, Joe. You lied. Okay? You lied.
I'm fucking crying. One Oscar said it's to aid our allies, Shake.
What? I don't. Which allies?
The NATO. The NATO
The
alliance.
NATO?
Yep.
Huh? Well, guess what?
The European allies.
I got
Other
NATO.
allies is dropping billions.
I got NATO.
I don't know much about that.
I got NATO. Nada in my pockets, all right? That's what I got in my pockets. Not a damn. Zero. Listen, Joe. Huh?
Shit.
Huh? Inflation is high and I'm about to cry. Let me tell you something. Gas ain't low and you got to go. Let me tell you something, Joe.
Yo, that is funny, bro.
Give us the damn Stimmys.
Let me read this comment real quick.
Stemmy.
Isaiah says, the rule is dumb as hell. The employee got to be vaxxed, but the people attending don't. Nikki says, the rule is just about control, honestly. I agree with that. And Isaiah says, they never should have made a mandate like that to begin with. They should have kept it to where people were getting tested frequently.
Shit. I got to chop my cheese for y'all.
Let's hear it.
What chops my cheese?
Kyrie looked at you like, yo, this is a curveball. I didn't know he had one.
I
You
love
know what chops
curveballs.
my cheese? Yeah, nigga,
I love curveballs, Austin.
nigga, put that attitude in your
What chops your
pocket.
cheese, nigga? Don't worry about Kyrie.
This nigga Gus chops my cheese.
Pause. You know what chops my cheese? Trying to get y'all niggas together to go on a trip, yo. The planning.
Oh, I see what you did.
The planning. Horrendous.
All right.
Where is the accountability from you guys to help me plan this trip?
Why is it so hard to understand that I don't like hanging out with you outside of this podcast? Why is
Then
that so
say
hard to
that then.
understand?
Don't be like, oh, I'm with it. I'm with it.
But why?
Yo, so what
he said
day?
it now, so now you can do
All
that.
right, cool.
So you're not coming to Topgolf then?
I'm coming to Top Golf. I don't want to do Top Golf. I'd rather do something more fun, like
What
a
do you
strip
wanna
club,
do?
get some chicken wings.
Yo, you must. We just talked about
some chicken wings?
inflation. We
Get
just
some
talked
chicken
about.
wings?
Hold on.
We
We
throw
just
a
talked
couple
about
dollars.
inflation.
$1 is
You
equivalent to
can't go to no
$5.
strip club for
Nah.
no $1.
You can. You
This
throw.
nigga
So you gonna throw a
says
dollar and be
strip
like,
club
all right,
and
Listen,
chicken
$10
wings.
each. That's $50.
So we going there with a group of money?
Yeah, we put in a
group of
pot.
money.
We put in a pot.
Like,
The YMATL funds.
y'all
We should
take-
put more money aside for strippers.
And
Nah.
chicken
And
wings.
chicken wings? Where we getting
And
that?
chicken
So we
wings.
going to Atlanta? Magic City?
We getting some extra with.
We talking about spending $50. How
Nigga, we
get
going to
Atlanta?
Show Palace. That's what we got.
Nah, seriously,
It's a
why is it
gentleman's
so
club.
hard to plan the trip, yo? Yo,
because-
for 3 years, we've been trying to do a fucking a group trip. Hasn't happened.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
can
trying
tell you
to
why.
answer
COVID.
COVID has
Nah,
a little
it's
bit
not
to
a
do
good.
with COVID has a
that's-
little bit to do with it.
Yeah, a
COVID
little
has
bit.
50% to do with it.
What is our biggest obstacle?
I'm gonna say this.
COVID.
I'm gonna
We
say
broke,
this,
baby.
Listen,
I'm talking about right now.
Listen, we all do different shit outside of this podcast, and
True.
outside of the podcast, we all live busy lives.
He lying.
This nigga probably the busiest of everybody.
Who's Shake, right?
You nigga,
Oh, you just pointing at me?
yeah.
You just pointed at
Kyrie
You
busy.
got 3 businesses.
Damn, nigga, put your whole shit out there.
Listen, I'm the most available.
That's cat.
It
But
really
you
is.
can't
go nowhere.
You can't call that
Nigga's a
cap.
witch.
And that's but that
This
goes
nigga's a warlock.
You be
but that goes back to the whole COVID thing. That's why I want to travel nowhere.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Nah.
You know what's you know what's the real
Mr. San Fran.
you know what the real majority of our problem is?
What?
You know what the real problem is?
What?
Joe!
This
Joe Byron. All right? If I would have got my Stimmys, we would have went down.
nigga, that's
we
not
would have
the
went on a
problem.
trip.
Cause
I would've
this
put
was-
my
this
money
was the
down
problem before
ASAP.
Trump was in office when we was having this problem.
Huh?
Big T.
Shake capping because he missed the Mexico over here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Is it?
And nigga, yo, yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
that's a
thing,
fact.
yo.
You're
I feel
going-
some type
yeah.
of way. You could go on a group
You're
trip
going
with your
trips
other
with your friends.
With your other friends.
First of
but
all-
you can't come with us.
First of all,
y'all two went on trips. What y'all talking about?
that's a fact.
Yeah, we
Y'all-
went on trips.
That's
Yeah.
a fact. Y'all-
We
y'all
try
went
to
on
bring
trip?
something together over here.
We had a barbecue.
You.
Nigga, that ain't no damn trip.
First of all, you got
Kyrie
married.
didn't go.
What are you talking about? You got
that's-
married. You was in
that's-
Turks and Caicos. That's expensive for both. Okay.
It's a life event. Yo.
All right.
We even get invited to the wedding.
That's a fact.
The wedding is.
I know. I'm just playing.
We didn't get invited to the honeymoon.
One
But,
Eye
yeah,
One Eye
that's
Skull
a-
says not everyone has the funds nor time. We must be realistic.
Nah, we
That's
talk
a
about
fact.
a damn road trip.
That takes time. That takes at least 3 days out of your schedule.
No,
or
it
that
don't.
you're not making money
No, it
in
don't.
I
that.
work
No,
9
it don't.
to 5.
We doing a day
any,
trip.
Any day, any time or day after Friday, I'm free.
You
Oh, so
drive
Saturday and
there,
Sunday.
you spend a day, you drive back. That's another day.
You don't
That's
gotta
3
spend.
days.
We don't even gotta spend the
Nigga,
night. We just
DC
gotta
is
drive
4
somewhere
I'm
and
hours
come
driving
back.
4 hours
DC
and,
is 4
and
hours
going
away.
Coming
crazy
back
and
4
coming back
hours
the
that
same
night.
night. That's
No.
a dub.
Y'all niggas ain't living that life.
He wants to come back the same day.
We can do both. But
Nigga,
the
this
thing
ain't
is,
Six Flags.
here's the thing. Here's my frustration, y'all.
No
and I'm gonna
cap.
keep it.
You have
hold
a
on.
hard schedule.
Hold on. Here's my
real.
frustration. But I'm the one that's trying to sacrifice
No, you not. You want us
for
to go
your
on
man.
Thursday.
I'm trying to sacrifice.
You want us to go on a weekday.
He said he gave me a good idea. He said pick a day, and if they don't come, they don't come. I was like, that's a little savage. He said, fuck them. I said, all right, say no more. You know, but I'm saying.
So why y'all ain't going to trip
Hold
yet?
on, hold up. Here's what I'm saying. My only issue is if we all want to go on this trip, we should all be like, yo, when is everybody available? I'm available this day, blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's not like that. Yo, when are you available? Sometime next month. Nothing else.
But I told you a
nothing
good
else.
question to ask is, what's the last trip you've been on? Did you plan that trip?
Who, me?
Anybody. Ask anybody. What's the last trip you've been on, and did you plan that trip?
Did we plan the trip? What's the last trip we've been on?
We went to New Orleans.
It was random. But even before that, Chicago was random.
What's your last trip outside of your Mans and them live?
Colombia.
Did you plan it?
I didn't plan it. no.
Exactly. What's your last trip? I didn't plan my last trip either.
So what are you saying?
I'm
I
saying
planned my last
not
Somebody else
everyone
planned it?
not everyone is interested in planning the trip. So one person does it. You say the day that you're gonna go, and you set it up.
I don't like planning
and you
trips.
give deadlines, and that's it.
I
Say,
could- I
listen,
could-
I want to have all arrangements done 3 weeks before the actual trip.
All right.
I'm a good.
So that's what I'm going to
good-
do. I'm going to pick a date, and if y'all with it, y'all we good. If
Please
y'all
make it
not
on a
with
Saturday.
You said what?
Make it on a Saturday.
Saturday.
He got work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Look
He
at
got
him.
work too. We both got work.
I could take off my job.
Thank you, my
They
brother.
like me.
Anyways, listen.
All right. So Saturday. We
So,
going to figure out
but you know,
Saturday.
you know who I gotta blame?
Who?
My
Nigga,
bad.
shut up.
My bad,
You
chat.
know who I gotta blame? I gotta blame the subscribers, all
Oh,
right?
okay, okay.
If more of y'all subscribe and spread the word, your Mans and them live wouldn't have to be working so damn hard,
Yo,
all right?
everybody in the chat, make sure y'all like the video. Everybody in here, we got 10 people in here right now. Make sure you like that video. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the motherfucking channel.
Yeah.
And make sure you got the notification bell on too.
Yes. What he said.
All right. So, yeah, that's what chopped my cheese.
You're Love Lavender in the building.
Hey, where the fuck you been,
For
nigga?
real, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
You ain't been in this
Stranger.
chat in a
What
little
up?
too long.
For
Love
real.
Lavender.
Don't
For
put her
real.
on blast.
Love Lavender. Where
we
you
got
been
put on
at?
blast.
Time out. What you mean long time no see? You was on the show.
You been at?
Word.
Where have you been?
Presents have been missed.
Her internet was down. Leave her
Well, that's a
alone.
fact. I love be a bitch.
Yeah, don't you work for National Grid or some shit?
Isaiah said, now y'all blaming us for y'all lack of group trips.
Yes,
LOL.
we need monies.
The coin.
All right,
Next topic.
main topic.
Main
All right,
topic.
main topic. What's the word for today?
What's the word?
What's the word? Everybody look at that title and read it.
What's the word?
Read it to yourself. Read it out loud.
What's the word? Main topic of today is men want flowers too. Men want flowers too.
They want flowers too. Men want flowers too.
What is it stemming from?
I think it was a TikTok video, right? Where
A mom was, I think. We'll shake you now. Shake you now.
Well, a mom saw a TikTok and decided to give her son flowers because the TikTok said that men only receive flowers at their funeral.
Which is one time in their life at their funeral.
Was the one time in their life is at their funeral.
Is that really their life? Because aren't they dead?
So the end of their life
is a savage.
The end of their life is where they receive the flowers, Kyrie. But me personally, I think that the flowers were more like symbolization for appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really see it as just physically giving flowers. Like I don't like. Of course, if you gave a man flowers, he would like appreciate it. Like, oh, thank you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it, but
Not me,
I got a question. Why don't men get flowers? Like, why isn't that a thing?
because that's for women.
So you equate it to a feminist
Yes.
a feminist way of showing appreciation.
Yes.
So if a lady gave you flowers, would you throw it back at her?
No, I take it. But
Say thank you.
I ain't
right?
putting them in no vase.
But would you feel appreciated if she says, "Here, I got you flowers"?
Yeah.
I think
I'd say thank you.
This she could say this symbolizes not just like the flowers itself, but a representation of the appreciation.
That nigga Drew he gonna hold the flower like a pencil.
That was whack.
I would look into flowers for money.
This nigga's a hoe. I bought my father flowers before. My mom and dad flowers.
What your dad say when you bought him flowers?
He was like, "Oh shit." Like, "Oh shit. Thank you, son. Love you." Yeah. I don't remember. I think I received flowers before too.
I don't think I ever did.
I think I
would
have.
just give it. You can give a
don't
different kind of gift of appreciation. It doesn't necessarily have to be literal flowers.
yeah.
So that's the last thing on your list is flowers.
Get me a watch.
I give you a plant.
Watches are expensive, no? Watches flowers are cheaper than watches, right?
All right, well, you get something cheap.
Like what?
Socks.
Nigga,
I appreciate some damn socks.
I
though.
don't want no more
My
socks.
big toe put a hole right in the
sets
sock.
that sets a
Listen,
precedent.
It's not about the material. It's the act of appreciation. Right?
You're right.
What's your love
Look, One Eye
language?
Skull said it perfect. He said flowers are a nice gesture, of course, but mean they die quickly. They're pretty much useless, and there's
I
cheaper interests.
And flowers
But-
ain't cheap.
Nah. You go
You
to
get
the spot.
20% off.
Nah,
you know,
not even
go for
that. What you do is go on the
20%.
conduit. Go on the
Not the
conduit.
gas station
Now
flowers.
you see
know
them
what
on
I'm
the road.
The red
See
and
him on
light.
the
At
road.
the red light.
Get you that bouquet, $10.
Not with the Valentine teddy bears in the summertime. No, not them niggas.
So you go
Just throw out
talk
the-
about so
the
you
teddy
go
bear.
so you go pull over and be like, yo, let me get roses, 2 waters and a couple
That's
oranges.
a fact. Some mangoes.
Couple oranges.
And
Some
and some empanadas
and some
too.
empanadas too.
And some churros.
Yo, do me a favor. Make sure you put the tahine on the mangoes.
And tell
Make
a
sure,
little kid I want a chocolate bar too. I support their school.
This for your soccer team.
all right, cool.
Listen, if you in New York and you want all of that, listen, take the Van Wyck, get off the exit that's leading into the conduit right there.
Yeah, right at that red light.
It's a fact.
Listen, and if you in Brooklyn, hit the end of that Jackie Robb.
Or even Atlantic.
goes there.
Even
On that
Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Or even
exactly.
going into. Oh, I think it is Atlantic.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, when you come up.
Okay, my nigga.
Nah, the Brooklyn
Know your
mangoes be mad
geography.
hard. The Brooklyn mangoes be stale as shit. Oh, you can't even lie, bro.
The
Them
mangoes,
shits.
the mangoes had a hard life.
Don't talk about something you can't even lie.
Nah, but I mean, I feel like
You want flowers?
You want flowers.
I feel like we as men.
You like an orchid guy.
I wouldn't mind flowers.
A little lily.
I mean, I
Little
feel like
tiger
you know
lily.
why not?
Nigga.
Why not?
said a
Nigga,
little
dandelion.
Nah, orchids are nice. Orchids
You
are
bougie. You like roses.
I'm not bougie, but I mean, I'm appreciative of what I'm given.
You want a daisy?
Like, you know, I think it's the gesture, like One Eye Skull says, the gesture that matters. And for me, like the flowers could be a symbolization of many of the things that my partner may have in mind.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. I mean, they do die quick, and honestly, I can understand. I never really understand why people love flowers that much. It's like you have to like.
I didn't understand either.
But you could water them, and that's a symbolization too.
I didn't understand. Hold on. I didn't understand either why people like flowers until I seen them. Like, you know, I bought some flowers. I forgot they was there. Walked in my house and I seen them. And I was like, yo, this is a good sight. It's beautiful.
They are
Flowers,
nice to
They're
look at.
symbolic for a
flowers,
reason. They're not,
flowers are
like-
beautiful. Did y'all know that?
But you know what I see it? I see it as when you get the flowers, you don't just get them and that's it.
Yeah.
You got to put them in a vase. You got to water them.
It's decoration.
Sometimes you got to clip it. You got to nurture them.
It's home decor.
And
Them
what
shits be
what
dying
sex
after
what
24
sex
hours.
what sex has the best nurturing skills? Women.
True.
Okay, yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well played.
Well
All right.
played. Yeah.
All right.
See what you did there.
Touche.
So you don't want no flowers.
Now, what I wanted to say was like, it's not just like the flowers. Like think about like if you ever been to a funeral, not to get morbid or anything, but like people shower these people who are no longer here anymore. Oh, they were such a great person, this, that, and the third. Oh, I wish I had more time with them. All this stuff. They say this when this person is no longer here.
Yeah.
These are your final words to this person when you had all this time to appreciate them in the flesh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Giving them, people saying that men get flowers, only get flowers on the day that they die is like, on the day of their funeral, mind you, is like, to me, is like saying like, damn, did we show this person appreciation while they was here?
Right. The appreciation that they deserve.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm. So
for me, I think, do you feel like as a man you don't get enough appreciation from everybody or just your partner?
It could be everybody because at like if you think about it, we are told that we're supposed to same conversation we've been having, protect, provide, and all that stuff, and it's like you're not like sometimes you don't get the thank you, sometimes you don't get the full appreciation that you should get for doing what you're quote unquote supposed to do.
Yeah. I think it is looked at like that. Like men are looked at as this is what you're supposed to do anyway type shit. I remember my grandfather, before he passed, all he did was work. Never saw the nigga. He was always at work driving a taxi from morning till night. And he'd come home, he'd have a big ass plate of dinner on the table waiting for him. And I don't think he never really cared about being like appreciated. But if you were
that plate of dinner was appreciated.
Exactly. It's things like that, like plate of dinner or like certain things being done. He comes home, he don't have to worry about
Things
stuff.
that you like, small little gestures.
Like not giving him a fucking headache, probably shit like that.
Well,
So-
you can't get rid of that.
So I want to ask you guys, we're the new age men, right?
True.
Do we have a
We're not
preference?
archaic.
Do we have a preference of how we would like to be appreciated, or is it based off of the shorty we messing with?
Are we talking about relationships or are we just talking about in general?
In general,
I'm gonna
we
say
can do both. We can
Family,
do both.
friends.
I'm gonna say I'm lucky in that aspect. Like I have a partner who's appreciative.
You have a wife.
Yes, I have a wife who's appreciative of me. So I'm lucky in that aspect. But I mean, hypothetically, like I've never been the type of person to look for that type of like appreciation. I think for me it's more action. Like the things that you do for me is what will let me feel like, okay, you appreciate me. I don't need like the words of affirmation, but more of like just the action, like what you do to assist, what you do, to help, or even like things that you may think ahead of time that, I may have not, that crossed my mind.
I agree.
So
I agree
that's
100%.
more so what I
Like
look
that
for.
appreciation head.
I have a like
Facts.
That's that
I
different
guess,
head.
I guess I would call it like sensitive to like if anyone does anything, because I always feel like I'll just do everything. So anything that someone does, I just appreciate it right away. Like it's just, like, and I it could be the smallest gestures, and I'm like, oh, you didn't have to. I didn't think you was going to. But I appreciate that you did that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to live.
Gratitude. It's all about gratitude.
Yeah.
It's a good way to live. Low expectations. I don't expect anything. That way, anything I'm given, I appreciate.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. What I'm saying is, I want a Rolex. A Benz
ain't
now.
lying.
Like.
What about you, Shake?
Nigga, let me.
Damn, bro.
It was a joke first.
Niggas don't give a fuck about Gus.
Nah, because
He wasting his airtime.
No, he really
He
is.
wasting
Like,
your
we
airtime.
tryna-
I'm joking,
We,
I'm
was-
joking.
we had a time frame.
Nigga, I'm
brother.
David Ruffin. Shut up.
You are definitely not David Ruffin. Go ahead.
Oh, this.
Cuba getting Judah.
Go ahead, Shake.
Nigga, I'm not done yet.
Go ahead.
All right.
One mic.
Yeah, I agree with Austin.
Go ahead, Shake. This nigga. Yo, let us know in the chat. Or do y'all care about getting your flowers as men and even women? What's the best way for someone to show their appreciation for you? Let us know in the chat.
To love me.
Yes,
That's it.
to love you.
That's show my appreciation. Show me that. Show me love.
Well, like what I would say is like Kyrie said, your actions is like one way, as well as like Give a nigga a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we Leos, we like compliments.
Yeah, give me a compliment when you know I'm looking good. Doing the small things always help too. You know what I'm saying?
Shake, you looking good today, brother.
Say the same for you, my brother.
Thank you, man.
I thought you just came at his shirt earlier.
I like the tie dye.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Going to the
man.
beach?
I like the braids you got going on over there. Any more?
Sure.
Kyrie, I like your chain, man.
Yeah, that gold chain.
That gold chain is
that
nice.
gold sitting nice.
Gus, them glasses is sitting right, my
Hell
brother.
yeah. I hope you can see beyond
My
the
what?
stars, brother.
Did y'all turn Kyrie's mics off?
Nah.
No, he keep unplugging it. Fix it.
Control your fingers, nigga.
Nah, it's not unplugged. No, it's not. It's unplugged. Try it, yeah. Gus,
Yo,
how do you like your you don't got
I
no
like my eggs in the
you
morning.
don't got no compliments for nobody?
nah, man.
Gus, I like your goatee, man.
Cool.
Actually, I don't like that shit.
You know what's crazy? We just had a conversation last episode. We said that you shouldn't. If you give somebody a compliment and they give you a compliment in return, you may not like it.
Oh, true.
Now this is what we doing.
All right.
Hold on, nah, but all my niggas is handsome. Straight up.
Hey, yo. All right, Love Lavender said, we should all know what type of flowers Love Lavender likes. Tulips? Reggie Porter, Love Lavender said,
flowers.
One Eye Skull says, I'm a rose guy. Love Lavender says, men don't care for literal flowers. They like words of affirmation. Fake it in bed. Damn, voice typing. I'm done. That's the whole point. Don't wait until I'm gone. Let me spend your money now. Wow. Yeah, I got such a fragile ego. Any type of criticism and y'all ready to jump off a building. And she says, see, this is why I be getting distracted and forgetting to watch the show. Y'all don't read no damn comments. Not when you type so fast, Love Lavender.
I just gave y'all some flowers. Even a Christmas tree, goddamn it.
Yeah, everybody who's watching the show right now is beautiful, and everybody who watch it when the show's off is beautiful. At the end of the day, your man's in them live. Family is beautiful.
Creative Miss says,
Here's some verbal
spend
roses.
good quality time with me.
That's a
That's one of
fact.
mine shit,
Hell
too.
yeah.
I like quality time, and I like physical touch.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, y'all
You don't want to hang out
bitch.
with me.
It must be a Leo thing.
You sensitive pussy.
One Eye Skull says,
Look at
Lavender,
this
don't
hardened
be
criminal over here.
One Eye Skull says, Lavender, don't be faking, work it out. Show him how to love that lavender.
Bars.
Melody,
Nah, I like quality time more than like a gift. Yeah.
Melody, we talking about how do you like being appreciated? So what's your favorite thing?
Melody said, okay, I'm back. What did I miss? A whole lot.
Word.
What happened? Your internet went out?
Are we doing a live line soon?
Yeah, we doing a lot. Yeah.
Quality time is death, my love.
Yeah, if you're in the chat, listen, tell somebody to join the chat. Tell one of your friends to join the chat because we're trying to get back up to 20 viewers.
We about to start that live line.
Get your peoples in here.
If y'all enjoyed
Get
the
on the
show,
line.
if y'all want to talk about anything, call in right now. We're gonna put the number in the chat.
Get your peoples in here. Get on the line and let's talk it out.
Yes, invite your friends. If there's anything you wanted to, I think Creative Myth wanted to call in about something earlier. If you want to call in, hit the live line right now.
All right, let me send in the chat right now.
Melody says, nope,
I can't
got a
press the
phone.
button no more.
I got a phone call. Why not?
I can't press the other button anymore.
Oh, what's the other button?
I can't press it.
Because you wasn't on the meeting. We'll talk about
Make the
it
sound
later.
with your.
We are about to transition into the
live line.
All the ladies come out, all the fellas, make sure you come correct.
Ring,
All right, let's make some noise on the show.
ring. Did you send it in?
I thought it was live on the line.
No, it's the live line.
Don't try to switch
Get it
up,
right.
Sound man.
Don't. Nigga, we about to make 100 episodes, y'all. Yo,
I don't like you.
100 episodes. We on episode 98. Shit. 2 more episodes left.
I gotta fact check you.
Yo, did you send the number?
Nigga, I just did. Yo,
God damn.
that's why you gonna be the first one to sign a contract.
What are you talking about? What are you
I'm gonna put you on contract.
Nigga, you can't put me on shit.
Cool. Yo, the number is in the live chat right now. The number
Kyrie, you wanna
is
call in, nigga?
916 and look at the chat.
Kyrie's texting right now. Yeah.
I'm texting us.
Oh.
I'm reminding us of something you said earlier that I didn't want to forget.
Oh.
Shit, but yeah, we about to hit 100 episodes.
100 episodes. We appreciate everyone who's been rocking with us for sure.
We appreciate the support, the
fact.
love,
That's
the
a
loyalty. You know. No, not right now. I'm just saying. I just for later, so we don't
It's
forget.
the live line.
The live line.
As we said for the 50th time.
The live. Yo,
line.
say it with us. Say it with us. The live line.
Listen, anybody in the chat, if you want to call in for anything, let us know.
Yeah, if
y'all
you
got
wanna-
5 minutes.
Yes.
5 minutes to call in. Anything y'all want to talk about. It could be
Time-
whatever. If y'all got a story y'all want to tell us.
earlier. Kyrie said y'all only got 1 minute to talk.
1 to 2 minutes.
If y'all got a question
Make
to
it work.
ask us, if y'all want to talk about a topic we talked about earlier, if y'all want to,
If you want to give us some flowers, just call.
if you
in.
want to give us some flowers,
yeah.
call us so we can give you flowers.
That's a fact.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
depending on who you are.
Say-
Facts.
All right, somebody's calling right now.
Oh, snap.
All right.
2 minutes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Do you hear us? Are you connected Bluetooth? Yeah. Amanda. Hold on 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. Are you? Hello, hello, hello. Do you hear us? Do you hear us?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Why you never understand? Like, you do the calls all the time. You still don't realize that it doesn't.
Yo, who you talking to, bro? You and. Hello, 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 hello.
You are now on the live line.
Who are we speaking with right now? You got 2 minutes to say what's up, what's good, what's on, what's good.
Love Lavender.
What's
How you
poppin'?
doing, love,
We
Lavender?
really gotta address where have you been?
Stranger.
Danger.
So I said in the thing, what happened? I literally was getting distracted. Like every time y'all send me a message, I click the link, and then I'm just like, "Ooh, look, there's TikTok. Ooh, look, there's Instagram. Ooh, look, there's Facebook."
Turn off
I
your
get
apps.
distracted very easily.
That's not an excuse.
Hit that
It's not a good
notification
excuse.
bell, right?
But do you
It's not
have?
a good excuse, but what had happened was that.
Do you have anything for us tonight?
She disconnected.
She did.
Oh no,
Yeah,
somebody
this
else
is
calling.
pretty
Hello, hello.
for literal flowers. I don't know any man who's ever like wanted flowers just for any occasion, period. It's like they need the words of affirmation. Like you have to tell a man he's doing good because there's so many people in the world who are going to tell him he's not, especially a black man in particular.
Absolutely.
We really do need to give them their verbal flowers because there's so many things going against us as a people. Like we really need to uplift each other, not even just men, but just, you know, anybody, period. We really need to uplift each other and keep each other going because it's a hard world out there.
Yeah, don't send no flowers to my
We need
job.
somebody who's on our side. We need somebody who's going to be pushing us to, like, get over those obstacles and get through whatever we're going through because, you really just need somebody in your corner, basically.
That's a fact.
That's what
Absolutely.
they need.
I
That's
agree.
what everybody needs.
Sometimes you could be going through you could be having a bad day, and you just feel
Yeah.
like beat down, and then someone gives you
compliment.
someone gives you a compliment.
Like when you have somebody good,
Kyrie's fucking
when you
me
have
up.
somebody good that you can come home to, it's like whatever bad day you had, it just makes it not seem like such a bad day.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know.
Thank you, Love Lavender, for calling in. We appreciate you. You
Love
better
you.
be on the
Love you,
episode
Love
next week.
Lavender.
And you definitely better be there for episode
Don't
100.
threaten me with a good time.
Oh, talk to us. Nice.
Tell them how you brought the henny. Tell them how you brought the henny last time you came.
And got us drunk.
And
Yes,
got us
I
fucked
did.
up.
Y'all didn't even finish it.
Try to take
Waste
advantage
my
of us.
damn money.
No, we finished it.
No, we finished that.
Yeah, we definitely finished that.
They lying.
You didn't finish it that day.
They lying.
Ooh.
I mean,
Some of us had to drive.
Exactly.
Baby sippers.
Y'all wasn't trying to get lit with me.
Next time, we
You
got
know
you.
these
Next
old
time,
men. You know these old men can't hang.
we going shot for shot at the next
I brought
barbecue.
That's a fact.
You know these old men can't hang.
First of all, I brought y'all the Henny and I brought y'all the White Claws too.
Ooh,
Y'all
Oh,
didn't even finish that.
oh no, we down. I down that.
I didn't touch
It's
that.
low calories. That's what he like. He like the low calories.
Bougie.
Zero
He
sugar.
likes
low
White Claw
calorie.
and roses.
Thank you
Yep.
for calling, Amanda. Love
Thank you.
Lavender.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night. Good night.
Someone else calling?
Yeah.
Anybody else calling? Call now.
Call
How
the
would you feel if,
live.
if a girl sent you flowers to your job?
That's kind of weird.
I think you're thinking too much into
I
it.
think it all depends on how
No,
much
I'm
I
not.
love her.
It's flowers.
I don't want them.
Is it?
But you got them.
Y'all come to Virginia is when I show.
I think if she's playing her role, like if she plays if she's playing the girlfriend role, then yeah.
Unknown caller.
Damn.
Not unknown caller.
Unknown caller.
Who blocked their number?
Let me see. Let me make sure this is all smooth. Hello. Do you hear us?
Take it off the thing first.
Hello. Hello. 1 second. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Do you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
God damn.
I can hear you.
Who's that? The Terminator?
Excellently. you just finished calling. Well, you calling into the live line. What's your name?
Man, this creative myth. I just want to first say the last day, hella lit. I definitely enjoyed it. Shout out to Melody and Lavender for always commenting on everything live. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Creative Myth. You was here from the beginning.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
That's a fact. For your first time calling in too. Don't let it be the last time.
Giving you your flowers.
That's a fact. And you have a great voice.
Wow.
Appreciate it. Fun fact. So 2 things real quick. I actually went to school with Gus like years ago.
Oh shit.
Deadass?
I did. And I remember when he dropped out.
You got your GED? You dropped out of high school? No, you talking about college, obviously.
Hold up.
You talking about Queensboro?
Queensboro?
Yes.
I got my degree, brother.
Nah, you dropped out, nigga. Why you ain't telling us you dropped out?
I gotta bring it next episode? I got my degree. Wait, who is this?
We gotta do it. Your man's in live follow-up.
Wait, did he tell you when he dropped out?
He might have just dropped the class that we was in.
Oh,
yeah.
See, that's different.
I used to be a class dropper. Yo, sir, I used to be so late. They be like, yo, just drop the class. I be like, damn. They be like, yo, drop the class. You gonna fail. You had 10 late. So I'm like,
yo, how was he in class? Did y'all talk at all?
Was never there.
Nah, he used to come to class like every other class he would come.
Yo, what class was this?
He accounting class, but I know you were struggling.
Hey, I'm good with my numbers. I'm good. The professor wasn't right. What's
good? We need to switch our treasurer.
What's good? Enough about me. Enough about me. You revealed too much information.
Yeah. All right. Enough about you. What I actually wanted to say was, it's not much of a question. But just going back to the Kanye West, Pete Davidson stuff, if I was Pete Davidson, I would have went on Instagram Live and tagged Kanye, and I would have showed me just clapping to him.
Oh, no.
They clapping.
You different.
Whoa.
You different.
What type of savageness are you on?
You different.
Kanye threatened to have him killed.
Oh,
if
my God.
Kanye threatened to have him killed. You threatened to have me killed. Now I'm clapping your wife on camera.
That's wild.
That's a
It's not
different
the
type
first
of kill.
time she's been on camera.
That's a different type of kill.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know you can't do no shit like that on the gram.
Yeah, creative. You came in here with some energy right now.
And he has to show. I would assume he has to show some type of class because he got his Kim K is his shorty, and then he got the kids to
hold on. That's why his name is Creative Myth. Okay, because you could make it, but you might not be able to do it. Creative Myth.
Creative Myth ain't even know that.
Yeah, no, Shake got the wordplay.
Come on now.
But thank you for calling in, man. Thank you so much.
Yo, appreciate you,
we
Creative.
appreciate it.
It's a fact.
You know, bring some more of your peoples in here.
Next time, say nice things about.
Yo, you got my Instagram?
I definitely do.
You gotta DM me, cause
I definitely will.
We gotta talk about. Don't be revealing my information,
Nigga
bro.
said, I got my degree. I can bring it tomorrow.
Yeah, I got my degree.
Look, I'm gonna need you to bring
It may have took 6 years, but I got it.
I'm gonna need you to bring all your Queensboro homies in here and let them know that your man's
Listen,
in
I
them
can't talk.
is
I ain't
live.
finished.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Fuck
I
college.
appreciate you. I'm gonna let that go.
All right,
All right, brother.
man.
Thank you.
Be safe. Be safe.
Hey, well, my whole business out there.
That's funny.
We
He
got
came
one
in here
more,
talking
one more
about
caller.
Gus dropping out and getting a video.
He
of
said
Kim-
you dropped out.
Yeah,
That's last
cheeks
time I
clapped.
see you.
One more caller.
Let's
One
get
more caller.
One more
Last
caller.
call.
Who's gonna be the lucky
He
caller?
said, "You threaten to clap me, I'm gonna clap your wife."
By the way, guys, if you notice, we are on episode 98.
Woo!
2 more episodes.
98.
Woo! I want
98.
to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to all the people who've been supporting us from day one.
Definitely.
Who have been popping up in our live, you know.
His voice cracking.
He's getting it very. He's giving
you
up
know,
flowers.
It's been a really long road, but we definitely appreciate you guys, you know, supporting us, and we hope to keep seeing y'all going forward because we're not gonna stop.
That's a
Take
fact.
that. Take
That's
that.
a fact. Look at you.
stop.
Gotta look at the
Won't
camera,
stop.
bro. You
Can't
gotta look
stop.
at the
Won't
camera.
stop.
Listen, that's our camera right there.
We
Take that. Take
Hold
that.
on, I got you. I'll give you a camera.
Take that. Take
I
that.
got you. Ready? Go ahead.
we not gonna stop.
Why stop?
You gonna stop?
Nah, we
This shit stop.
definitely
Number 3.
appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and as the show continues to grow,
Take it out.
you know, we know you're gonna grow with us. And listen, when we do that live barbecue, live at the
We
barbecue,
got more
this
than
year,
barbecues coming. We got game night. We got a bunch of shit coming. We
Yeah,
gonna
that's a
do
fact.
this year.
That's a
all right?
fact.
We doing this
It
shit.
takes what planning
Teamwork.
All right.
and
Yo,
teamwork.
Teamwork.
All right, go ahead, Kyrie.
I don't have to do it.
No, you got to.
No.
No, make it happen, Kyrie.
Come on, we need a
Come on,
clap.
Kyrie.
Come on, Kyrie class.
Kyrie, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, no.
No, we got the energy. Let's go,
No,
Kyrie.
no,
Kyrie.
no,
Kyrie.
no,
Kyrie. 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 Kyrie.
All right,
Kyrie.
all right,
Kyrie.
fine,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Speech. Look at the
All right.
camera too.
So
Look at the camera.
don't get gangster grills on me, nigga. All right, like I said, you know, we really appreciate y'all. You know, this show, this podcast, this is us. Like like I said, we are not gonna stop, right, fellas? Like,
Don't touch me.
this shit is forever, and we're gonna try to get to the top. Now we're gonna try. We are gonna get to the top.
That's right,
So,
Kyrie.
That's a fact. It ain't
Talk
real.
your shit,
it ain't
nigga.
real until we get our tattoos. Word.
Wait a minute.
We gonna blur out that Knicks hat because we win over here. All
Oh,
right.
and the next one today. So,
Oh,
Zay,
shit.
what's good? Bing
Oh,
bong.
Bing bong.
We gotta get that sound on here next.
Bing
All
bong.
All right. Listen. Last
Shout out
chance
Just
to
Joe
call
in the
in.
chat. You late.
Last
Yeah,
chance to
super
call
late.
in. Last chance to call in.
That was 3 or 2?
Two.
Last
okay.
chance
Last
to call
chance to
in.
call in. If you got anything you want to say to us, you want to give us flowers,
y'all got
you want
2
to talk
minutes.
about
What's
a
chopping
topic.
y'all cheese? Come on. What's
What's
chopping y'all
chopping y'all
cheese?
cheese?
What's grinding your gears? Let us know.
What's grinding your kids?
So I'm like, what?
Y'all got 2 minutes.
Yeah, for real.
Young Hofer.
Yeah, y'all got 2 minutes.
Yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? You could just call in right now. Talk to Jay real quick, you know? Yeah, Beyonce, she in the bed. I got time to talk. Come on. It's The Rock.
Or you can talk to
It's The Rock in your area.
the Frog.
Come on. Come call your mans in them line. Let's have a blast.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. So before we get off the air, I gotta, of course, thank the people that watch. You know what I'm saying? The people that share posts, the people that comment on our posts on Instagram or all our social platforms, that take the time to share video, anything like that. But before anything else, I gotta thank us because this was a hard-fought journey.
You said fart?
Fought.
You
fought.
fought.
You fought.
You farted.
You
Bunch of
farted.
children in here.
Oh, give a shout out to OMO Studios as well.
We definitely got big.
Got big up,
thanks to
big
OMO
up.
Studios.
We got to big up Dre. You know what I'm
That's a
saying,
fact.
for giving
That's
us
a
the
fact.
space to do this. Because if we didn't have this space, we would be at Gus's crib. But all in all, I gotta thank us because there was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hurdles, a lot of technical difficulties. Times we started late. The lost episodes. So many things that led to us getting to this point where we're about to reach 100 episodes.
100 episodes.
That's a milestone for us. It's been 3 years. We done been through a pandemic. We done been through a bandemic. And now we here giving y'all a show.
A plandemic.
A plandemic. And now we here giving y'all the show that y'all deserve. And we want to be y'all entertainment for Wednesday nights. We want y'all to know that your mans in them is live.
Let us be.
And y'all are a part. Y'all are part of that family. Let us be y'all entertainment for Wednesday night.
I like that.
Anytime you think about Wednesday nights, you think of your mans in them live. So you should hit that notification bell. You should subscribe. You should tell your people that your mans in them is live.
Damn, y'all niggas selling it tonight, huh?
It's a fact. When you turn your man's in them live backwards, it says Wednesday. It's Wednesday inside. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we gotta be cryptic with this shit.
Cryptic kind of cool, like.
All right, y'all ready to wrap it up?
You don't ask us. You just wrap it up.
Anybody want to call in? No?
Like the commercials.
Then it's time to
30
go.
seconds.
Yo, let's end it off with a freestyle.
No.
For real?
Yeah, yes. For real.
Acapella. I want to end it with a freestyle.
No.
Then you end it with your
It's gonna be
own
like
freestyle.
2 bars. 2 bars.
Said 2 hours.
Congratulations.
2 bars.
No.
Listen, this is the end of your man's in them live.
Don't respect the team. We all said no.
I'm David Ruffin.
Otis.
I'm David Ruffin. And these are your man's in them. You just finished watching your man's in them live. I'm your man's Gus Capital Gus DA3RD.
I'm your man's Bello, aka Big Bello in the building. You feel me?
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
That's a fact.
It's your man's Kyrie.
All right,
The
big
Black
dog.
Karen.
And I'm your man Shakespeare
Woo woo.
from a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your man's in them live.
You are now watching your man's in them live.